Hey guys, how's it going? The Vintage Mobile Phone Review Guy back again with a very damaged Nokia 3109c. So I wasn't sure would I do a video on this or not, but I just thought why not, just to see how it goes. Those other phones I had in the update video that I said weren't working, I couldn't actually get to work, so I couldn't do a video on them either, but this used to be my dad's phone in work, and he eventually, gave it to me for free when he got his shitty Samsung work phone instead. So yeah, I think this is a more modern one, guys. So it came out in 2007. Again, it's quite small. About the size of like I said, probably a little bit bigger than a KitKat bar actually, or something like that. So yeah, screen, hopefully you can see the screen, it's really scratched up. But yeah, design is kind of like grey. It's kind of like got, I think, I don't know, it's covering the screen really well, whatever's like above it. I don't know the words. It's kind of like a glass covering over the case and screen. So yeah, this is Nokia at the top. I'm not quite sure what that is actually, that top thing. I think that's probably like the speaker for the when you're like on the phone hearing the person talk. So then yeah, here's the keypad, and the buttons quite big, which is good. Down the bottom we have the charger and USB. Actually, this has USB on it, and also probably I think that would be for headphones. The other one. So then to the side, not quite sure what that is actually at all. That black, what the point of that black thing is. This is, I think, yeah, definitely the speakers. The back, as you can see, not great condition. Volume control on the side. On the top we've got the on off, so I can do this one hand. Get the back off. So yeah, the back fits on really nicely. There's a lot of bits on the side, as you can see, that's on both sides that stick out. They would click in place inside those holes, and it keeps it on really well. Battery, that's that, and it has this cool Nokia like green I actually think that's beautiful, that, to be honest, that Nokia green design thing. I don't know, sticker, I think, yeah, it's like a sticker, so I could peel it off if I wanted to, but I won't because it looks great. Then this is where the SIM card goes. It has like a little door, and that clicks on. They really made this phone really well. So yeah, it's the 3109c, and I can do this with one hand. Put it back in, put the cover back in, it snaps into place, turn it on, and so yeah, great sound quality coming from those speakers on the back. So yeah, let's have a look at what's on this. I'm going to turn off the light because I think that always works better for looking at the screen. So yeah, go to, and then go to is just like a shortcut for all this stuff that's on the phone, and then O2, which would have been the SIM card that came with this. So the website for O2. Menu, so here's everything. So yeah, it's one of these kind of phones where it has the, you can always change it. Look, you can change the view. Wait, no. Main menu view, grids. Yeah, this is it. So you can do it in like a list style as well, but I kind of like it more like a grid, so you can like see everything all in one. I think I kind of messed with it. Yeah, no, it's still fine. So yeah, let's have a look. See what we got down here. Will be the web. I don't know if this can actually connect with Wi-Fi, but if it could, I'd be able to. Yeah, I'd say it could. I'd say this could connect with Wi-Fi. Because my other Nokia phone that came out around the same time as this worked with the Wi-Fi. Or was it not the Wi-Fi? It was the 3G or 4G thing. So yeah, you get that in the area, like, you know, Wi-Fi in the area. Push to talk. I've no idea what that is. Okay, I don't know what that is. We're not going to be checking out like how this is for using as a phone. Then organizer, or to call. Sorry, not as a phone. We are going to be looking at this as a phone. So yeah, there's alarm clock, calendar, to-do lists. So this would be like the Notes app on the iPhone. Oh wait, no, it isn't actually, because Notes is right under that. To-do list would probably be like a reminders thing. Calculator, which looks like this. And then obviously you just use the numbers to mess around with what's on here. So 2 by 2 does not equal. Oh, it does. Okay, whatever. So yeah, timer, which would be similar to stopwatch. It really has a lot of little knick-knacky things, like, you know, I almost thought to-do list was the same as notes. So there's like a lot really that comes with this. Media, so there's a music player. Unfortunately, no songs to use that with. Easy access to Yahoo. Whoever still uses that. Well, I think, yeah, probably a lot of people would have still used that in 2007 and 2008, because like it was pretty much a very popular search engine before Google, and that was 2007. All that time period was close to the beginning of the internet, so like I could see why Yahoo was still around back then. Media player, so there's nothing really there to. I think that would be for playing videos. Actually, I don't think there is any videos. Recorder, so you record your voice. Equalizer, I've no idea what that is actually. Equalizer. Don't know what that other thing was. Stereo widening. Gallery. So this is just where all the files are really. There's no images. There's no video clips or music files. Themes. So there's a few different themes. If I change the theme to marble, it would literally just change how the background looks and how the colors look. So yeah, that's pretty nice actually, to be honest. So different screensaver as well. We'll go with, I don't know if that was the one that we were on. It was so different ones. White, I don't like that. We'll go with that other one for the rest of the video. This one, I think it's called O2 Ireland. Yeah, it looks okay. Graphics, so this would just be the JPEGs and possibly a little GIF on there, I'm not sure. Mainly flowers and kind of nature pictures is what they usually have for these sample photos on these tech things. Then these are all little GIFs for clip art, I believe. View full screen. Not sure why that isn't playing if it says it's a GIF. Anyway, so it's that. Frames. So I'd say a lot of this would just be for like, you know, sending multimedia messages to people. So like frames would be just a frame to go over a photo you're sending someone in text. Then tones would be some interesting ones here, like this one. I guess that's interesting. So yeah, that's really irritating. Some of the tones on well, I think that was actually my dad's ringtone. That one, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, some of them can just be annoying. So yeah, you get the idea. And then alert tones, this would be more like alarm clock type sounds. Probably a really basic one, this first one. Maybe not, it's actually kind of the opposite. I'd say that's a lot different. That's more of like an actual music beat rather than just like an alarm clock. Some of the alerts actually sound a lot better than the tones. But yeah, that one's pretty good. Cool. So yeah, so that's in tones. Recordings, no recordings. That would be for when you would use the recorder. And then settings, loads of settings. I can't go through them all, unfortunately. But yeah, profiles. So different profiles which would affect the volume and whatnot, and possibly the theme as well. Theme meaning, you know, this kind of wallpaper. What are they called? Yeah, themes. Yeah, blah blah blah. That. So yeah, we've really looked at all this. This is just kind of the settings for changing the theme, the tones, display. So you can change the wallpaper. Date and time, shortcuts, connectivity, call, phone. There'd just be a whole ton of even flight query, which could be a thing to be able to turn, you know, make the phone work better when you're on a flight, I guess. You know, that kind of thing that they have airplane mode on the iPhone. Enhancements, so headset, you can add some settings to that as well. Even enhancements for the charger, that's pretty interesting. So much detail. Configuration, so yeah, it's just really not like the other old Nokia phones. There's a lot more to it, a lot more complexity. Anything that's more modern is definitely a lot more complex. So much you can do with it. And restore to factory settings. So that's what's in there. Everything to do with calls in here. Contacts, and then messaging. And this actually does have a few of my dad's kind of text messages, so I won't go into that, but we'll just check this out for like what it's like to send someone a message. So 082 blah 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 blah, and then yeah, it's this I could even use now definitely as like a dummy phone. Hi, John. And that's a fake number, by the way. There is no such thing as that. I was just doing it as a demonstration. So yeah, it even has like, yeah, there's a GIF. There's a screensaver that would come with that theme. Pretty cool. I always thought the O2 logo was cool. It's like this underwater thing. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video. I guess I'm just gonna leave it at that. And yeah, I forgot to add that the keypad kind of lights up, which is cool. So I'm gonna turn the phone off. So as you can see, it goes off like that. Anyways, that's all for this video. And next phone I'm going to show you is pretty interesting as well. So stay tuned for that videos coming next.